Hey guys, welcome back to the video. So today is day last of Don Det. We are out here now. We are about to head out. Just packed up, got our stuff, got our water bottle, got a swivel on the camera, and we're gonna go. I just thought I'd show you the room that we had. This is for like the last 6 days I had. Is very small, but it's to the point. But it gives us all this view, which is nice. It's been pretty good. I mean, minus the old lady. Like, she just yells and screams all day and smokes. But past that, it's been really good, man. So we are heading out of here. We're going to Paxki. And from there, we're going to hang out with some friends. And the next step is Da Nang, Vietnam. So let's get out of here, guys. Taking a final walk out here. It's quiet. It's really quiet. You see, even the hotels are pretty busy. I don't know. These guys have been here for like a week. No, they've been here for like 3 days. See you next year. Bye. Yeah, I just stayed 2 weeks. Bye. Bye. Really good people though, but yeah, like this spot here is really good. And it's got like all the bungalows here. So if you want to chill with that, then you're good. I will say one thing about the spot. It's very stonage. So if you're into like smoking drugs, everybody, a lot of people here just get high all the time. It's kind of crazy. They're like, here's one bar. Looks like they're starting early. And let's grab some food while we're here. These are actually really cheap and good. Hola. You have a chicken? 2? 14. And there's one thing I'll tell you like about here. Everything costs about the same. Nothing's like, you're not like, I see a lot of people here trying to like price shop. Unless you're going to one of these like really expensive looking spots like at the beginning of the pier, everything costs the same. Don't get into this like cheap stuff. You'll get like free promos, you'll see, but overall beers cost 35. Here and there's a soju for 30. Pizzas, Western food, you're looking at like 90 to 120k. This pizza, most likely about 80 to 90k. The beer, 30 to 35. There's no special pricing anywhere. I think it's just an island thing. Like, I think everybody on the island just kind of has this agreement of what shit should be, right? So if you got Mark down the road undercutting everybody by 50%, it's probably not going to go well. So don't try to undercut nobody. All right, so I found a grocery store here. Let's check it out real quick. I want to get a coffee. So it looks like. Hey, they got everything here. So let's see. We're gonna do a coffee. Wow, look at that. They got everything here. Locks, chargers. Vegetables, bread skis.
Look at me.
All right, so we are finally off the boat. We got off. Now we're going to walk through this questionable beach, and we're gonna go head over to our bus. Next stop is Paxki. And this is kind of a spot nobody really stops at, I guess. I guess some people do, because there's tourists. They get there like 8 a.m. But you see, it's got like a bunch of shops, a bunch of buses. And one thing I did notice over the ticket prices are like, it's like 50 cents cheaper to get it here. So just get it all on the island. It's one thing here is special is like they don't really cheat you and stuff like you see in Vietnam. We offer you the kip, best rate. We offer.
It's just plain information.
What?
Because the bus station was over there, so I mean, they all keep it the same.
Where are they going? Are you guys going to Paxki? Paxki. Oh. I think we're just gonna have to wait it out. I have no idea. We're just hanging out. But once we get on the boat or the taxi, I'm not trying to like drag this out, but once we get on the taxi, we're gonna head out. And Paxki, we're gonna hang out for like a day. And we just saw the bus. So the bus that goes to Da Nang, so we'll do that. It'll be like a sleeper bus that goes through Lao Bao. We had to make sure because remember when we came to Laos, we went to a border that wouldn't accept VOAs and e-visas and stuff like that. We have the normal e-visa for Vietnam, so we have to go to like Lao Bao or fly in. I was going to fly. I was really like, we should just fly, but it's a night bus is what it looks like. All of them are like, we're gonna get in Da Nang at like 10, 11 a.m. So it just made sense. Like, fuck it, I'll get some more reading done and that'll work out. Plus, look at the views. Views on views, baby. All right, guys, we are finally back at Pakistan. We just got off the bus behind us, and so we are going to be heading over to this tourist area here and find somewhere to stay, I guess. Actually, we need to find a ticket to Da Nang for tomorrow. So our first mission is the actual ticket. 4 a.m. It's like stupid early. 750. So that's right around $40. Let's keep looking though. That's way too early. So we want to find something like the afternoon for sure. 4:30 though. Woo. We get up that early. Means we gotta be up at like 3. That's gonna mess up our sleep schedule, man. Yeah, see, all this shit's like 3 a.m. Okay, so here's the Chinese spot I was telling you guys about. What is it? Chinese Association of I'm Watching You. Let's see what I can find here. We're gonna look at one more ticket spot. Hola. We meet again. Hey, do you have tickets to Da Nang?
Yes.
Does it go through? Yeah, but does it go through Lao Bao? I cannot go through Nai Lai.
They only go to Lao Lai.
Does it take the like e-visa? I read online that border doesn't take e-visa.
Lao Lai?
Yeah. Do they or no?
They do e-visa.
They do the like because I have the visa, but it said online don't go there.
Really?
Yes, I don't know.
They change the rule because most of the people.
Vietnam never has a rule. They just change their mind. Check. So this is going to a place called Bony, B-O-N-Y, I think it's called. This is pretty much the equivalent to Lao Bao. It's a little south. We're gonna be leaving at like 3:34 a.m. We're going to get there about 4 p.m. That sounds like a 12-hour ride. That sucks. So next move is to come back here and find some food. See, it's so much better than like Vietnam. Like Vietnam, they have everything on the ground. Here, it's like on tables, you know? A little common sense there. So where do we eat? Where do we eat? We went here last time. Maybe we'll go inside this mall. You know, I need to buy a new tripod. So maybe we could find a tripod out here. Hey, look right there. Vietnam, Lao beauty spa. I do need to get a haircut too. Oh, this pretty girl. That's just like clothes right now. So song, yeah. Maybe this is just clothes. Clothes. It's like little stores. Ooh. Oh, okay, it's like our parking area. And then we just have a couple stores. It's like grocery stores. And then we're back at the market again. I think we just... yeah, we just did a full circle actually. We just came from over there, so... like processed food. Wow, that fish looked burned as fuck. So this is more of like a general store, looks like. Yeah, coffee. It's just like random things. I think what we need to do, so we need to get a haircut. That's the first thing. So I see there's a barber here somewhere. I swear I saw a barber. Yeah, maybe we go to the barber, get cut up. And there's a couple actually. There's one here. One there. I hate when they don't have the price on like the wall, because I always feel like when you go into these spots, they like change the number on you after you kind of get the haircut, and like what are you supposed to do? Like take your hair back? But it is Lao. Lao doesn't really cheat anybody. Look at that Hugh Jackman. Yeah, Wolverine in here. This place is kind of like, I'm gonna be honest, man. Pakski's kind of boring. There is a drive you could do, like it's a big tour area that you can drive around, and it's fun to do for the day. But after that, it's kind of like there's not much more to do after that. So I'm not sure what else to do. We're gonna go back in. I guess we'll go get our ticket real quick for the bus. Now we are, oh, this is another thing too. The bus leaves at 4 a.m. one time every day. Is that paying out?
Yeah, may I see your e-visa please? Because I will send to the...
Oh, okay. All right, we got our ticket. Guy called his friend that drove to the border yesterday with a different group, or the day before yesterday with a different group. Said that we could get in there with our e-visa. He sent my e-visa to them. They're like, you're good to go, man. So we are good. So we're going through Bonyi, B-O-N-Y, B-O-N space Y. Not Lao Bai. Just because it's so far. So we're gonna go ahead and take that route. And we should be in Da Nang. Oh, I didn't ask him what time. But we should be in Da Nang at some point tomorrow afternoon, I think it is. Yeah, like sometime afternoon. Is that the bus? Are we late? So like this one here, this is going to the capital. Vientiane from Paxi. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm ready to go back to the Vietnam life. The honking, the screaming, the karaoke, the trash. Guys, I'm walking myself into shit. I don't know why, man. It's where the family's at, you know? Maybe I need to start buying real estate in Singapore, moving everybody over there, right? All right, so we are up. It is literally 3 in the morning, 3:30 a.m. We are out here waiting for our bus. Apparently this is the only effing bus, I told you guys. But it's right about 3:30, 3:35. So we're just waiting for the bus. We got our bag packed. It is dead quiet. All here's crickets at this point. So I am waiting for this bus to show up, and we will be jumping on it, and we will be heading out to Da Nang. So God, I feel like ass. You know, this is the first time I haven't slept like 8 hours, or at least at 7 consistently. I woke up just hurting. It's like, it's not even like you get drunk, you wake up like, you know, like it was just like my body was like, what are you doing? Go back to sleep. So we're just kind of suffering with that, but what can you do, man? But we are one of the few awake. So we're gonna get on this bus. I don't know how, I don't know. I guess it's an 8-hour drive. So we'll see how long this takes. But we're gonna get on here and we're gonna take ourselves to Da Nang. So I'll see you guys on the bus. So we got on a, kind of like on a bus, I guess. It's like a van almost, but I think we got lucky. I thought we were gonna be on like a big sleeper bus, but it's, like I said, it's just a bit, it's a van. This dude is flying, man. We're doing like 110, 120 on the highway. And you can see like it's early too. It's something like 4 or 5 a.m. when we started. So yeah, 3:34, 4 a.m. So we're really just flying through traffic right now. And we are about 30% through. And it's not even 6 a.m. yet. So this is gonna be a fun trip, man. But yeah, you see the van here, like it is a Vietnam van. And we're just going. So for now, I guess we're pit stopping. But Eddie's taping the window shut. Apparently that's a thing out here. But I don't know. Nothing out here, man. It is so early. We don't have to pay for the toilet fee. We are finally here in Da Nang, and my first thoughts is I don't want to be here. I'm sorry, man. Like, as soon as I got here, it was just trash everywhere. It was people screaming. The bus that we took to get here, it was like a shorter bus, so I took 2 ways to get here, which was quite efficient, and it was fast. But the guy in the bus was smoking. Like, he wasn't like once in a while, like he was chain smoking. And when I say the guy in the bus, it was the driver. And then his friends started joining him, and it was just like, that was chaos. Everyone was complaining. There's 2 kids in there that were like, respectfully, like 2 and 4 years old. They complained, and he just said, shut up, pretty much. I don't mean to sound annoyed and frustrated. I think it's been a long day. Maybe that's what's wrong. But as soon as I got here, it was honking, screaming, smoking in cars, and just watching people drive. Like, it's crazy. Like, nobody stops. They just honk and drive. They don't even look. I don't know. I think that's like this guy right here. I should have showed you. Like, he's just honking, screaming with 3 kids on his bike. been interesting, man. So what we're gonna do now is I need to go grab some food. We're gonna go get some money. All I have is Lao money, so I got to get an ATM and grab some of that. We are right next to the beach. The beach is like that way. It's starting to rain, so let's find this place. All right, guys. So I had to take a break from that video and come back to you. So we're gonna try this again round 2. So we finally, as I said, we got the ding. So my first thoughts back, I think they're gonna be harsh. One thing, we were in the Discord talking about this, and one thing I said is when you are in Vietnam for a long time, you get kind of accustomed to shit, and you kind of forget what's annoying. And just some of the things I'm talking about is just the heavy pollution. Like there's trash everywhere out here. The noise, it's just random yelling everywhere. Like 2 people will be sitting very close to each other at the plastic tables, and they're just yelling. You hear them down the road. And they're not even like mad. They're just like, hey, how's your day? So you get that. I've already heard like 3 karaoke parties coming out of houses. 2 of them, I look, they keep the door open. I looked in there. It was a dude by himself on both of them. Just drunk, yelling at his TV by himself. Like stuff like that. The honking is insane. And past the honking, the feet on everything. Like I was just at a coffee shop. It was called Hill Coffee. You just hear all these people honking for no reason. But it's called Hill Coffee. And there's just all these dudes with their feet on the table where the food goes. And when they bring the food, they kind of tell the lady to bring another table because their feet are on the table. It's just like, and then we're at this park right here. And there's just a bunch of kids playing, like they're just kicking it. You know what kids do. I think it's really cool when the kids go out and they're just playing at the parks. I think that's awesome. But they're burning plastic in the center of it during the same time. So you just see all this black smoke. I don't know what kind of bottles they were. They were just like soda bottles, I guess, something like that. But there was I don't want to block that. There was a bunch of bottles and shit everywhere. And they're just burning it. And these kids are sucking it in. It's so weird to me, man. I don't understand it. And I think it just takes a while. When you leave, you come back. It's just kind of like you have to readapt to it. Because every time I leave, that's when things get better. I remember when I went back to America, 2020, 2021 or something like that. I went back for 6-7 months. My biggest culture shock was leaving this mess and coming back to anything civilized, right? So I think that's kind of where a lot of culture shock comes in, and I see people in our Discord groups that kind of one of the guys in there, he's always posting things like a recycling thing on the ground. He's like, is this real? And I know he's joking. We all joke about stuff like that, but it is true. There's just trash everywhere. I thought this was Da Nang, the king of the cities, best spot in the world. But I will put this out there to be fair. Sorry, my camera angling is bad. I'm using my hand, sorry. But I will be fair to an extent. This is not the western side. This is the Vietnamese side. So this is all local people only. I'm out here. A friend of mine's out here, so I thought I'd come visit him and his wife first. And then tomorrow we're gonna go to the expat side. So that is kind of a thing about it. So I do understand that. But Jesus, dude, it kind of reminds me of how Vung Tau was when Vung Tau lost all its Western people because of the pandemic. It was just pure. It turned into a landfill of a city. That's kind of what it is. So, but yeah, with that being said, I'm not gonna sit and rant for 20 minutes about being unhappy. Tomorrow we're gonna check it out. We're gonna walk around a little more. We're gonna go to the expat side and see all the tourist stuff. Well, not the tourist stuff, but we're gonna kind of see where the good city is, right? But whatever the case is, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you